How's it going, YouTube? So this is my review for Peacemaker, season 2. I think it's episode 8. I think we have one more to go. Realistically, I'm just going to be honest with you guys. This episode, I don't know where we're going to go with the next episode, because this episode actually wrapped up things really nicely, in my opinion. But also, it's super forgettable. I am doing this review a couple days after I watched it. Also, sorry for a late post on this. I've just been really busy. But, there's a couple scenes here I want to talk about. Not really scenes, but because this was a really good episode, so I don't want to spoil too much for you guys, but basically some things that happened that I was surprised about. One was the dad and his brother Keith. In this universe, which we do find out in this episode, is the Earth X universe, where the Nazis won in that universe over the United States, and so there's no minorities allowed. So basically, the dad in this universe realizes that Chris, his son Peacemaker, was like off and was like a piece of shit. And he's actually seems to be a really level-headed guy. And at one point, there's a scene where they're like sitting, and they have the guy with the beard. I forget, just one of Chris's friends, tied up. And he's asking him some questions, and actually Harcourt and Chris are there at that point too, and they call him a Nazi, and he kind of like yells at him, and he's like, "Don't call me that," and he basically says that yes, they won, but that doesn't mean that he agrees with it, but that he just does his best. He does the best he can every day to just fight the common criminal, because he's not like a Superman or something like that, so he just does his best. And at that point, I was really starting to like Chris's dad's character, because I had seen this actor in other films and things like that, and I think he does great in acting. But in Vigilante, because Vigilante thinks his dad's bad from his universe, and so he like jumps through the window and like starts stabbing him in the neck, and like just kills him, and of course everything from there like goes to shit. And then we get a scene where Keith is now fighting Peacemaker, because he's upset, and Chris is like trying to like tell him wait and stuff like that, and his friends like all jump in to help him, and they start like beating him up and like beating on him, and basically Chris like freaks out and like tells him to stop, and that like they should all the best part is Eagly jumped in and started attacking his brother. I was like, oh man, I thought Eagly was gonna kill him. I was like, oh shit, but Eagly didn't. Eagly showed remorse. He didn't use the powers of his prime eagleness to take out Chris's brother. But overall, and then they get back, and there's also a scene where they're escaping from Argus, because the last episode kind of cuts off with Harcourt, Chris, and Argus, and basically they break out of Argus, and he doesn't like get the girl, but he like does, because this character doesn't allow her to be herself to be vulnerable very much to Chris, and she basically it just has her arms around him and can, and basically you just see her hands like kind of like relax and stuff like that, and it like shows her face and she's smiling, and Chris knows. And so basically it's like he gets the girl but he like doesn't, in a way. But then they get back to their universe, they close down the portal, and Rick Flag and all his people are there, and they arrest Chris, and he goes with them willingly, and they leave everybody else alone. And so that's pretty much where that episode ends. And then we'll get next week's. I don't know if we're gonna get a season 3. I don't know if I want a season 3. If I do, I hope it's a little better than this. But we could talk about that a little bit in next week's review. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Peace out.